All right. Well, it is a brand new year. Happy New Year to each and every single one of you. This will be my first cooking video for the new year as it is January now. Hope each and every single one of you and your family are doing well. I'm going to show you guys how to make pancakes. I'm making some pancakes this morning. I'm going to cook some sausage and I think I have some leftover grits too. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to make pancakes. Now, pancakes are not hard to make and they don't take very long to make. They're kind of quick and easy. Pretty much quick and easy. The time consuming part is just getting the recipe, the batter together. So what you will need, well, let me share with you what a basic pancake recipe is, and then I'll share with you what I have. A basic pancake recipe is all-purpose flour with a little bit of baking powder inside of it, a little bit of salt, sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract. That's a basic pancake recipe. So what I have here is some heavy whipping cream. I have some vanilla protein that I'm going to add to my batter. This is self-rising flour. This already has the salt and the baking powder in it. It's basically it's all-purpose flour with the salt and the baking powder already combined. And we're going to be using the non-stick spray here for my mixing bowl. And then we're going to use a little bit of oil to put into our skillet here because I do not like dry pancakes. If you don't want dry pancakes, you need to add a little bit of oil or either butter to your skillet. And a tip when you're making pancakes, do not smash because what you're doing is you're taking all the moisture out of the pancakes when you smash them in the skillet. Just flip them over and then let them cook. Don't smash it down like you're making a smash burger, okay? And that's another reason why smash burgers are dry, because when you're pressing down always as much as possible, you're basically killing all the moisture that's in the burger patty. So don't do that, okay? So I'm gonna use about, I don't want a lot of pancakes, so we'll probably do about a cup, maybe a cup and a half of flour. Then I'm going to add my vanilla protein to it. And then my heavy whipping cream. The vanilla protein is going to give it more flavor. Obviously, it's going to add some nutrition to the pancakes too. And then you need just as much dry ingredients as wet ingredients. So you need equal parts. So it's not like biscuits where you need half wet ingredients and more dry ingredients. It's totally opposite here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna spray my mixing bowl. That way we don't waste anything and it keeps my ingredients from sticking. And then we're gonna add our flour here. All right, so I added about 2 cups of flour. We're gonna go ahead and add the vanilla protein in here. This is going to give the pancakes more flavor and it's gonna add some nutrition to the pancakes. And then what we'll do is we'll add in the heavy whipping cream. And then I'm gonna add just a little bit of water, not that much, because I don't want it too thick. We want to kind of thin it out. So we're gonna go ahead and add in the heavy whipping cream in just a moment. All right, so we're gonna add about a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream. This is 1 cup here. And we're gonna add a half a cup of this. Half a cup of heavy whipping cream. That's a half a cup. And then we're gonna add about a half a cup of water. All right, and there's our half a cup of water. And then one thing I forgot to include, I'm gonna add a little bit of maple syrup to the pancakes. Give me just a moment. Let me get my maple syrup real quick. All right, so we're gonna add a little bit of syrup here, not that much. As you see, this is sugar-free maple flavored syrup. It's naturally sweetened. It doesn't have added sugar to it. I love it. And you can't tell the difference. So this is basically a sugar-free recipe. The vanilla protein that I have doesn't have sugar in it either. And then you just want to combine it. You just want to mix it. And then I'm actually going to add just a little bit more liquid to it because it's still too dry. We need this a little bit more wet. So let me add some more water here. So we want this to be a wet batter here. All right, guys, this is how you want it. You want it silky smooth. You want the batter to be wet, but you don't want it to the point it's runny, but it does need to be wet. Like I said, this is totally opposite of making biscuits, where you want more of a dry batter. Okay, so the pancake batter is done, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my sausage. And then at this point, all you need to do is just pour the batter into your skillet. Like I say, if you don't want dry pancakes, you need to put some oil or some butter in your skillet. Don't just put pancake batter in a skillet with no oil and no butter. It's not going to taste as good, and it's going to be dry. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, I just wanted to show you guys what sausage I'm going to be using. I grew up eating this sausage, guys. It is so good. So we're gonna do about a couple of these sausage patties here. I'm actually gonna cook these in my air fryer here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on these, and then I will continue with the pancakes. We'll go ahead and prep the skillet. We'll add oil to it. I'll come back and I'll show you how to do it. All you have to do is just pour this into the skillet and then put it on stove, and it's good. All right, so what we're gonna do at this point, we're gonna add some oil to our skillet. And we're gonna turn the skillet on, let the skillet warm up so that the oil starts to expand and coat the bottom of the skillet. And then once it's coated, all we have to do is put the pancake batter in and start making our pancakes. All right, guys, it's time to pour our batter in. Just like that. And you want this to cook on a low heat. You don't want it to cook on a high heat. Once it starts to bubble, once you get a lot of bubbles on top, it's basically time to flip it. Do not smash the pancake. See how it's starting to bubble? It's almost time to flip it. Not quite, okay? You want to make sure it bubbles quite a bit, and then flip over the pancakes. When you flip them over, just let them cook about another minute or two, and they're done. Do not smash the pancake inside of your skillet, or you will basically kill all the moisture out of the pancake, and the pancake will be dry at that point. All right, it's just about time to flip. It's almost done, so let's see here. Oh yeah, yes indeed. I'm gonna let this cook for about another minute, and then we're gonna flip it over. All right, so it is time to flip the pancake. Just be gentle with it. It's a pretty big pancake. I'm gonna try to flip it over. There we go. And basically, you're just gonna cook it about another minute or two, and it's done. All right, so it's been cooking about a minute. I want the top to get a little bit browner, so we're gonna flip it back over. See that? It's pretty much done. I don't want burnt pancakes, so I'm just gonna let the top cook about another minute, and then we're gonna start on some more. All right, it's time to turn it back over. Yeah, that's a little better. That's a little darker. Not gonna cook it really anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and take this out because I don't want to dry the pancake out. But this is simple, guys. As you hear, my air fryer is done. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on a paper towel, and then we're gonna start on the next one. This is easy. We're gonna add some more oil to the skillet and then add our pancake mix and make another pancake. All right, guys, here we go. We'll add another one, make another pancake. And that's how our sausage is looking. They are done. I cooked these for about 12-13 minutes. I'm gonna let them cool off. Actually, I'm gonna stick them back in the air fryer, but my air fryer is off. I'm gonna let them hold the heat so that they don't get cold while we're cooking our next pancake. But see, guys, this is all you have to do. This is simple, easy pancakes. You don't have to go and buy pancake batter. You can just make it yourself. All right, it's time to flip this one. I cooked this one a little bit longer. Ooh, this is a big one here. Look at this, y'all. Look at that. I might cook it a little bit more on the top so it get a little bit darker, but Man, that's a big pancake right there. All right, this has been cooking for about a minute. We're gonna flip this back over one more time. And then we're just gonna let it get darker for about like another minute and it's done. Okay. I don't want to dry the pancake out, so we'll let this one be. We're gonna put it on top of this other one we made, and then we're gonna start one more. You just simply rinse and repeat, guys. That's it. That's the remaining of the batter. You all, this is even a bigger pancake. This is gonna be the largest one I have. I don't know. I might eat this one, and I might eat just this one. We'll see. But it's been cooking for about a minute. I'm gonna let it cook for maybe like 2 more minutes, 2 to 3 more minutes, and then I'll flip it and cook the other side. All right, it's time to flip it. I'm trying not to break it. I'm kind of already damaging it. It's okay. It's all right. I'm still gonna eat it. Look at that. Wow. Okay, guys, I just flipped the pancake over because I want the top to kind of darken a little bit. I added just a tad bit of oil. I'm just gonna let this cook for about a minute and it will be done. And that's all the pancakes that I will be having. I probably won't be able to eat all of these. I'll probably be able to eat one, maybe 2 of these because the last 2, this one and the last one I made are huge. So all I'm doing is just kind of shaking the skillet, moving it around. I'm gonna let it cook about 30 more seconds, 30 to 60 more seconds, and it'll be done. All right, time to flip this over. Yeah, that's perfect. It don't need to cook anymore. Let's go ahead and take this off the stove. We're gonna put it on top of these other 2. It's gonna keep the other 2 warm because this one is hot. See that? And we are all done. Yes, we are. We are all done. All right, it's time to eat, you all. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for spending some time with me. We're gonna go ahead and put our sausage on our plate. I kept my sausage in the air fryer. They shrink kind of bit. Oh goodness! Wow, they were like, I promise, guys, they were like about double this size. Wow. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. What can you do, right? I think we're gonna grab this big pancake. I think this is the one I'm gonna eat. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one here. Good gracious, it barely fits on the plate. Okay, let me get my grits and then I'm gonna sit down and eat, enjoy my breakfast. All right, guys, it is time to eat. So we got our grits over here. I could not fit them on the plate. You see how big this pancake is, right? The pancake and the sausage is taking up the whole plate, guys. And so I was moving my pancake around and then I kind of tore it a little bit on this end, but it's good. I cheated. I did eat the piece that tore off, or a couple of pieces that tore off, and the pancake is good. It's perfect, guys. So I'm gonna pour my syrup on here because you gotta have syrup. You gotta have syrup on the pancakes. Why are you gonna cook pancakes that don't have syrup, right? We're gonna pour it on top of the sausage too. Yes, indeed. I like a lot of syrup too. So I'm gonna kind of smear this around. You know, this is how I do it. I grew up doing this. I hadn't changed at all. I like to smear this syrup all around my pancakes. All around. And I'm probably gonna add some more to this too. Let me cut this some more. Cut this up a little. There we go. We need this piece right here. It's breaking off. It's all good. Yes. And get some of my grits over here. All right, guys. Well, it's time to eat. I'm going to enjoy my food. Thank you for watching. I'm going to put the pancake recipe down in the video description. I'll probably put it in the comments too. I'm about to enjoy myself eating this food for breakfast. You guys take care. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next one.